Okay, hello everybody, and good evening. Hopefully, you're okay. Jeez. A lot of things trying to take note of. Starters, trying to post live notification or what's called. I guess you probably say notifications on Blue Sky, because I keep telling myself to do that, and I keep forgetting to. Anyways, am I coming through okay? Wonderful. Okay, so for those who aren't uh, subscribed to the channel, I may have noticed I started adding in little 3-minute segments of ads. It's mostly because my entire financial situation has been completely thrown out of whack since my little incident last month. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. That being said, I have been holding off on doing this for a little bit over a year, but ads are now now enabled. They're gonna be at 3 minutes long every hour, but it will give you a heads up. It'll give me a heads up, and that'll give me time to actually put everything on hold, put a BRB screen, and that'll actually let you guys go out and have a drink, or in Mike's case, have a smoke, get me some more water, go to the bathroom. God knows I need to hydrate some more. But it's still fucking hot in here. But that's the new thing that I'm throwing in here, just to try and help me out. Okay, sorry. Going out and get a low stick. But yeah, that'll be the routine. Well, hopefully be the part of the routine that's going on. And yeah, it's only every hour, so I'm gonna be aware of it. Hopefully it's not gonna be during something important. If so, then I will put the snooze button on there, or maybe somebody will put it on there. I think the mods or could hold it off while something's going on, but I'll definitely see it because I've got the dashboard up, so I'm gonna see it coming, and we can always do like a little 3-minute break. But yeah, so now we got that taken care of. That's gonna be the thing. Let's go ahead and do a sync check, make sure all of this is properly synchronized. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Why is this volume low? Voice first. Okay, so that means this needs more delay. Not that much of a delay. Alright, let's try this. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Good. Alright, so where we last left off, we went into, we got into our third day of investigations. Apparently there's a whole bunch of shit going on. For starters, we got this whole area here. So we visited here. And I noticed this here. So there's something else going on that just involves more than what's going on with Adrian. Now this fucker here. Alright, so we've got this place. Oh, we do. More stuff to talk with Old Bag. You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Looks like the only way I'm gonna get any investigation done. Also, Is the sound okay? Am I getting drowned out or anything? Oh wait, one more thing. Just gotta make sure it's working. I'm good.
Morgan Freeman says hello.
Hi, Morgan Freeman. Did that come through? Sweet. All right, let's go. Beginning of this getting done is to first do something about this kooky alien. Okay, so she's not gonna say anything. Wait, am I able to move around? Oh, I can't. Okay, so she's barring me from going any further. So let's try this. Yeah, sure, this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Holdback, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy poo! Is that her perfume? Pheromone de Armor I smell? Ugh. Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. Well, there goes our questions. It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, that may be, but you know nothing's gonna come of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Because you're denser than lead, Phoenix. So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. Oh, jeez. Ah! What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into on guard's room today. Why? Police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of the investigation. You could kill her. So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag. Okay, so all of this is the same. Unless... press conference. They look like heroes, but on the inside they're only human. I'm only human. The grand staircase always feels enormous, but right now the only thing that feeling enormous in this, the only feeling in this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. Really hope nothing else bad happens here. Only one's here. And yet the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about D. Killer. I want to eat a meal with Mystic Maya again. Yeah, me too. whenever I watch Mystic Maya eat like she does, it makes me happy about eating, and then I can eat a lot. Well, then, how about after we wrap up this case, we all go out for a huge 20-course feast? Think you'll be able to afford that? Okay, let's work really hard then. Just remind me of the circus. Okay, I remember that one. The Big Berry Circus recently started holding performances again. Sure, they're all fine. The chandelier. I can't believe it. Such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. Shocking. At least the chandelier didn't fall on anyone. Hey, steady boy. Lana, you're still here? Reckon course. Investigation photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap the scoop, yeah? This hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Rick given! Photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So, I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding them out, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks? Shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around the entire time, you know? I just followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands. Had a soda pop with a few of them, too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. The security lady also was in this hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside the camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah. Can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady into Karita? Yeah. Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull duders. Hey, what's with you? You're staring at me like my grandpa used to. Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older, too? Or am I just shrinking here? Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back. What? Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, act the guy real good for about 5 hours and guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid. Huh. Yeah. Guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm gonna see you in court tomorrow. Okay, see you then. You two here, Lillian. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Pick about your food now. Make sure you do all your homework, you hear? If you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Would you please just leave already? Same stuff. The lady told us about that, didn't she? We can't go into this room tonight. We have an investigation briefing's going on right now inside. Is that Detective Gumshoe? My aunt's right, he got fired. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these seem much more gorgeous. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms. What the stuffed bear's doing here? Juan Correa. I wonder what exactly happened in this room behind this door. Even now, no one really has any idea. Let's go in and find out. Is it me or there's more bears in here? Mr. Nick! What's that otherworldly ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts! I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Excuse me, who are you? Old bag, what are you doing in here? What are you calling a demon brat? Like Zoink Scoob! It's the alien! You're calling an alien. Oh, it's just you, Miss Old Bag. What are you doing here? What's wrong with you youngins today? Came down here to pay my respect to my poor Juan, and you disturbing me. You sure that's what you're doing? Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright. Now I'm seeing everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste around here the whole night. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Correa. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck, all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at those mountain of presents. A lot of bears. It's a show of the mountain of feelings that his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big. So there's nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? The presents, they're all bears, right? She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Creator's presents from his friends seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded. What? He fought barehanded with a bear? He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. I feel like this is a fan story, not exactly Chuck Norris here. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tucking out. Down by a river going, you sure can't fight. You too, bub, you too. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crock. So, ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. Bears. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. Which one was it? Oh, damn it, I knew I forgot something. Okay, she's not in here yet. Somebody needs to remind me to do a rim shot sound effect command. Anyways, this reminds me of the Thinker clock from the first game. What is that infernal racket? Yeah, it's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. That startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second. Oh. Hi, chicken. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Transceiver. Hello? 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 This is not a phone. Maya, how's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good. No, Mr. Maya. One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I was hunting new monsters. Sea dragon, angry pine cone. Was this Monster Hunter? I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please let Maya say something. When it's here, she's alright. Alright. Little... What's with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? Bed. Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. What happened? Sergio's has a spine that can look like a pine cone. Ah. I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. Mystic Maya. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Sooner the better. Do I know anybody who's might have to let him in on it. Well, Edgeworth already knows. Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another. They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will you? Pass that victims list around. You gotta be kidding, there's over 100 people here. Mr. Nick? Is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearl's... Never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. himself. Very well, don't know why he won't work. No, he's actually playing Galaga. Chief of Detectives, glued to his computer screen. What? Prosecutor Von Karma was shot in front of the courthouse. Who did it? Who shot her? He just found out about that? I have a sneaking suspicion that even Gumshoe could do this guy's job. Oh, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name? That's a blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's his precinct's mascot, you know. Oh, wow. I'll get him assigned mascot to every police station if it's the last thing I do. All right, who shot Von Karma? Hope you succeed in your mission, sir. All right, nobody's here. And where the hell is freaking on guard? Hey, welcome back, pal. Are you staying here this whole time? I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You gotta be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. Wait, you know about this? Oh, Mr. Nick. You should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? But when I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. But look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. Sure, it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference. So what is electromagnetic? Oh, I know what it is. And the Phoenix doesn't. It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? I don't think they do that anymore, do they? That's kind of an aged, I mean, I think that was like with like the old CRT computer monitors, right? Huh? Computer? Oh, sweet summer child. Yeah, it's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Oh, she seems amazingly happy about being able to understand this. So the room you were in when that interference with the transceiver happened, there's got to be something there that's sending out a very strong radio waves, pal. Something like, like a listening device or something. Oh. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Kurita's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it. I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Oh, wait, Gumshoe. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. We should be going too, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's go. I feel like Gumshoe just did like the little like CSI. Yeah! Oh, what if it was the clock? Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, bug sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted for trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow, so this is a bug sweeper? Looks a little broken. And this was made when I was in elementary school. By who? Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. And don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity, so it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? Oh, well, anyway, since I brought this here, I might as well give it a whirl, pal. I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Alright, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. Is a listening device or some sort of... Is a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're going to find it, right? Right. Now first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. Sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal is picking up. Just keep an eye on it. Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the A button to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at it. Anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find a bug. Got it, pal? Well, the phone's the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take a receiver report before we get ahead of ourselves here. Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick? I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe. So, is there a listening device in there? No. I thought it had to be in the phone, too. Cell phone? Nope, no bugs in here. Cell phone? What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. Sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that you mention it, my cell phone couldn't get reception while any reception while staying in Crane Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of the village. Outside of that village, so, well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Oh, okay. What? Lamp, check, listening device, nope. There's a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick? Yeah. And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful? Yeah, I'll be more conscious from now on. So all the lamps? Okay. Radio's on and playing something. Oh, it's Kids Question Corner. Professor, why is the Earth round? Because flat earthers are stupid. Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick? Why don't you listen to the radio program at Little More Pearls? Oh, what a lovely bear. I don't like the bear. Must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot? It's a real robot? Many people all around the globe believe should examine that sentence there. Yes. How many horsepower is it? What? Horsies. Well, look, it's a bear, so, I think I'm probably thinking of something else, kid. I don't really think the listening device is into TV of all places. Looks like the TV was left on. Now it's showing an old samurai movie. Yeah, the channel plays all sorts of international movies, as well as domestic ones. You know, every time I watch one of those old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at ink. Yeah. When I grow up, I want to study Japanese. I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy her dream. It's one of these things. Got the laptop. Remote, camera. Stuff here. Why the rice cooker? Or is it the clock? And here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think. Dryer? Oh. If you use it next to a TV, it'll make the screen look all weird, right? Yeah. When that happens, it's called electromagnetic interference, right? Hey, good memory, Pearls. I will never forget it for the rest of my life. This TV's remote control. Doesn't look like the listening device is in here. So I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works some other things, like... Can I make you change your expressions like the TV channels? Zap! Hey! If I could. Oh, the people I would give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's going to work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay? Okay. And what's this? It's a small video camera. No listening device on this gizmo. Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller lately, aren't they, Mr. Nick? Well, that's what it seems like. I want to grow bigger and bigger. Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You'll have to eat meat, too. There's no listening device on this notebook computer, huh? What's a notebook computer? Do you know what the notebook is? Yes, it's a small book you can write paper on. Or with paper that you can write on, so. Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way, so it's basically a small laptop. Mr. Nick, what's a laptop? Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. This is a refrigerator, right? I don't know if the listening device is in something like this. You don't know? because it's filled with nothing but healthy vegetable juices, right? Yeah, sure. What does that have to do with listening devices? You don't know. You better check in there. Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it. Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten all about looking for the listening device. What's this? It sort of looks like a hot pot, but... Oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess, but instead of hot water, coffee comes out. Really?
I
This pot
love
can do that?
refrigerators.
I was just thinking that commercial too. I love refrigerators. Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of? I don't think there's anything like that, Pearl. Sorry. Clearly never seen a juicer. Oh, there's a really delicious loaf of bread. Oh, it's a bread maker? Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder. Gotta keep this crime, keep on the trail, keep the trail and crime scene warm. Keep warm. In that case, is a little more metaphorical. Oh, so that's a bread maker, not a rice cooker. Also, it looks like an alarm clock. Well, what's wrong? Why do you look troubled? I just can't imagine the listening device being inside of this alarm clock. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. Oh. Well, anyway, it looks like this listening device isn't in here. What's this? It sort of looks like a hot... Oh, okay, that's... Oh, so that's part of the coffee maker. Air conditioner? Ah, yuck, this air filter's covered in dust and dirt. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's wash it. Being a neat freak makes even the tiniest dust bunny look colossal. What? Nothing. Why is this one in the trash? There doesn't seem to be anything coming off waiting for... Okay, it's not in there. Big bear. It's just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? Listening device, I mean? No, not yet, but this bear's eye is... Well, let's see. Perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got. No, you can't. It's such a violent act. Oof. No! Oh, it's a camera. And it was looking directly at the crime scene. Looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. Oh, what a emitter? A transmitter, pal. Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff? So this tiny thing is a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's small, high-grade video camera is mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set, but there's no videotape on this camera. This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside is somewhere else. Somewhere else? Footage is changed and sent to radio waves and then sent to that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Yeah, you know, you're right. Set to record the victim's room for 8 p.m. for 1 hour. It was running at the time of the murder. Jesus, Phoenix. Device sends footage the camera took to a specific destination. Like a video version of a listening device, pal. Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. So to turn the camera on, record it with a certain time with it. Let's set it for a certain time? Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m., that was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? He's been there the entire time. I'm gonna name this bear Sam. Be sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? If you think about the angle of the bear's at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. So there was a camera in this bear's eye? And it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Carita this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night. Is there any way you can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Unless there's a tag on it. I got it! What? Hey, pal. Let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go around the electric shop, see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. It's like, investigative powers, activate. push himself so hard, all that for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth. A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuff? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The transmitter that Scatterbrain detective took him with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can you really? Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. It's gonna take the whole giant bear. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. See you soon, right? Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Carita? The real killer. You really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Andrews passed. And the kidnapper who sold him. Kidnapper's sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard. And this card, Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is find the truth. Oh, that was it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and run this ad, take a break, because I need to pee. So. Oh, shit. Totally didn't drop the controller. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and run this ad. Suggest you all do the same. Okay, we're back. Alright, so we're just like right back at the hotel. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can't win a guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be and if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. So the real person who killed Mr. Karita was an assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer, right? The card Miss Andrews found at the scene of the crime seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired Deke Killer to begin with? Who is his client? I mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want their own dirty hands and blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? No. I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Yeah. She had no idea. There's something else going on. But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Matt on guard himself? If Mr. On Guard really did hire the assassin, then he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. On Guard, right? I mean, when we first talked to him... Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes... Oh... He didn't do it. But maybe he hired someone else to do it. I didn't see any Cyclocks at the time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? I think Matt's letting himself be a little bit more smarter than we thought. Oh, that's right, you didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on jamming Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked somehow. Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Matt on Guard's secret? What is this secret? I don't know yet, but for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Karita was going to reveal this secret, but that means Matt on Guard had plenty motive to have Mr. Karita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. On Guard. There's no way around it now. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. We still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of the secret Mr. Karita held about Mr. On Guard, and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Old bag. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is that nothing has I know it's nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgypoo, so... Edgeworth? And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know. Let's catch poor Juan in the middle of this scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? Well, I'm sure she must have had some reason to get close to Miss Creed. Duh, the whole thing about her mentor. I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planned that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. No, it wasn't Lana. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. No, shit. So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, it's as I hear. There were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager Juan had? It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, so she knows about Celeste. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts. Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita? Really, young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after her marriage announcement. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Why would Miss Impacts kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because... she was thrown away, you see. By Juan. What? But they're going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. Oh, I don't know if I believe that, but why? Why did he do that? That was out in the magazines, unfortunately. Let's see. And that after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. I don't know, have you seen this? Nope. So they were engaged. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police aren't done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things in here are finally, in the lobby, have finally calmed down. Like no one's around. What happened with the person with the stuffed teddy face? Oh, she must mean that butler with the stitches on his face. Shoo! Kitty! Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Shu? Come on, let's play. I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is not already asleep or not. Is already asleep or not. Door's locked tight. Okay, I remember all these. Steel Samurai, No Magistrate, and King Princess. I can't get one here? At least have Shu try and go through that? Feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. What? Decisive witness? You mean for the On Guard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it off hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnappers and demand now this. I can't see a way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. What? I've already called them, so they know. Go on. I'll talk to your heart's content. Oh, thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Let's hear Adrian's first. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting here at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Miss Garita had on Mr. On Guard. I'd like to ask you about Matt On Guard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. On Guard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why did you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Celeste Impacts. I'd finally put her death behind me, and now thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide, and it's true when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread just like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. Suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why'd you try and frame Mr. On Guard? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they figured it out, right? Yes, they're so good at it, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Revenge! Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh. Psych-luck, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer, to be honest. You're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. Has to be something On Guard did. So let's talk to him. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. What? Uh-oh. Oh! What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers.
I was talking with a detective a little while ago, and I was on my way home, when all of a sudden, you're under arrest. And I was brought back here.
Oh.
They said my face and the whole self in general look suspicious or something.
Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
I don't know yet, but it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it?
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think that lawyer, detective? Who do you think is that the lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick, just like Maya and myself, the only two allies in this whole world, but it's all right. Ouch! I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got that refreshing, like a spring breeze image going.
What is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been a kind of a player with women.
Oh.
Would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself.
What? How horrible, that's unforgivable.
Now, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the whole world who won't swoon over me.
One person who won't swoon over him.
His manager, you know. Miss Adrian Andrews.
Because you don't like him. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
Now, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. But I get to hear plenty of gossip around about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impacts? That's like going everywhere now. I heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little while the other day, and about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why did you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with energy.
Hey, so you heard about this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
Well, we heard about that in court. Heard about that in court today, but there wasn't any proof that she had left. Wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Kurita? Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends, and she said, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man."
Matt. Truly insidious man. Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be the reason for be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
See, well, that's some good info. Thank you. No. Okay, here's what's going on in my process here. She got in tank with Matt. Matt did his usual like player thing. She didn't like it. She killed herself. Left a suicide note telling Kurita that it was Matt's fault. So he hid it to plan his. That's the big secret. That's the big secret. And Andrews was in on it to try and frame out on guard. When she found him to meet up with him, he was dead. And she tried to pin it on Matt herself.
You're welcome.
Matt on guard, Miss. Yeah, the Public Detention Center. Yep.
Mr. On Guard.
Dude, it's Mr. Wright.
I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
I hope so too. Edward just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Kurita was killed by an assassin, and that the assigned client is this man, Matt On Guard. Well, what's wrong? Mr. On Guard, there's something I must ask you I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self.
About the press conference.
You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a nickel samurai?
Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. Looked like somehow Juan had his hands on a secret so powerful it would destroy Matt's acting career, had it been revealed. Could you please fill me on what this secret is, please? Cyclops! Holy shit!
You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you
Do you know about Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care about what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started dating Mr. Kurita.
Oh, that's Phoenix. Her mentor was Mr. Kurita's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to tell him, going to get Miss Celeste Impacts' suicide note from him.
Celeste?
Does that jog any memories?
Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? It's kind of pea, like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay?
I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Yeah, we'll order pizza and we eat right in front of you. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. On Guard. Are you connected to missing Pax's suicide in some way? It's a very important matter. Please, you must tell me. What is this secret? I'm gonna consult my lawyer. I am your lawyer! You fucking idiot! Hello? This is Phoenix, right? Oh, hey, Mr. Lawyer, dude. Sorry, but, you know, dude, I really just don't have any idea, okay? I really didn't care about what Juan is up to, okay? I feel like we don't have enough, Let's double back, make sure, let's see if we can get any new items, and then we'll start breaking. I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. Sounds kind of ominous. Probably just your imagination. You should really pick it up, it could be important. Hello? We got a big problem, pal! What's wrong? I'm on my way to your office right now. Oh, okay. Hey, wait a second. Why is it coming here? It's terrible. I don't know what to say, pal. It's the end. I say I'm going. Oh, I got here faster than I thought. Hey. No time to relax now, pal. I'm confused as anything here. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Huh? This quickly? And this bear is what gave him away, pal. The bear. I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Edgeworth. Wasn't... That's right. Shh, Pearls. And? Go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Matt On Guard. Huh? Matt On Guard. Your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get worse. Are you sure you heard that right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. I'm gonna need that. $3,800? Jesus Christ. That's the exact match to the price for that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold that bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure that person that bought that stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. So what about the spy camera we found? Yeah, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt On Guard. Why would Mr. On Guard do something like this? I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Carita in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you gonna see him, Mr. On Guard, I mean? Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. What in the world have you done? Called in the kill, got Kurita killed. Then you had D Killer kidnap Maya as ransom to make sure that I would get Be On Guard's lawyer, make sure he got off the hook. Nope. Nope. Back to the detention center then. You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Now let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, if you can keep on... I can keep on saying until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention that whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images this camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you were talking about hidden? The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. She's just carrying that bear this whole time. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh? Huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was... you. Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear came from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Oh, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. If I didn't know how to work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on. This is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof that you want to show me first? Here's the proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. I have here one credit card receipt
Mr. On Guard. It's from you. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell is from this is that I spent 3,800 bucks. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This could be the toothbrush that I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Pretty sure that's illegal. Ew. Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like a stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, well, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is... Adrian Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita. You were going to reveal this as a fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can't be such a moron, huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Well, too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... I wanted to set up a spy camera. I want to set it up in Juan's room. It'd be in your office, dude. Huh? My office? Oh, I got it wrong. Shit! So what would it have to be? It's not this. Or do I have to show it the profile? Probably this. I gotta do all that over again.
Okay. Let's see if we can get anything out of Adrian. Yo, Adrian. It's near Juan's dead body. So let's fill the glass. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongard for murder? I've already told you countless times because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ongard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying no, it's taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea I am. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Because by being dependent on other people, someone... Celeste. There's only one catalyst that would cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that's Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. And on top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ongard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Okay, that I don't know. That's what I need. I need something from Matt, or about Matt. evidence of that. That's Juan's former manager, right?
Last Impacts? She was with the Global Studios for a while way back when, but some things happened and she ended up moving over to Worldwide Studios.
Some things, as in...
Well, there's no one left around who knows the details, you know. Only rumors are left now.
Shit. Wait, what about his house? So much for that bright idea. Wait, hold on. Would Old Bag know anything? Can't go to the hospital. That's younger than me. This is our potential. Okay, that's not it. Me. Okay. Maybe Old Bag saw this guy? Nope. She's a strong woman, wouldn't kill herself over any old trifling matter. So, you have some ideas why she killed herself? Yes, I suppose. I have nothing left to say about that man. Not one word. He's a very prideful man, or rather was. But he was such an idiot. Well, I guess maybe all stars are like that. Never giving any thought to other people's feelings. So what I need is proof about Matt and Celeste somehow. I don't know who to ask. Mr. On guard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have anything. I don't have to tell you anything and everything. What do you mean by that? Yeah, that had something. But we just need to find out how. He's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? We met him at your mansion. Oh, yes, that's right. He's a pretty good dude who can do lots of things. He takes real good care of me. Okay. Scared to show him this card. Ever seen this before? Nope, never saw it in my life, dude. someone needs to be in on it. My guess is I have to get it from an old bag, but I don't know what she's gonna say. Shotgunning here. All right. I'm gonna take a quick break, hydrate, stretch, and go ahead and run this for 3 minutes. Be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna need a hint. Where do I exactly need to go? Do I have everything for starters? Because this is a matter of breaking the Cyclops on both Matt and Adrian. I feel like I probably have to break Matt first. But do I have everything for that? I think I do. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Close attention to him because he had a camera. Where was it hidden? It's hidden there. Press it. Give it to him was you. Seat. Why? For the meeting. Spy on Mr. Creative because of Miss Andrews. I wanted to do such a thing. Maybe it wasn't you set up the crew. Okay, so this is for. Oh! Oh! To see it through! What's this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card.
There's a certain man's calling card. Because if he hired him, he would have it set up to see that it actually had it done. The man's name is Shelly D. Killer. I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly D. Killer. That's ridiculous. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting all so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. Finally starting to get the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt on guard. I know why. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Carita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt on guard. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. On guard, you really did hire? Hold on a sec, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer, dude. Whoa! Okay, hallelujah, haptism. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna need to prep my voice for this. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard. Also, where'd you get that glass? Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really? So you are Shelly D. Killer's client? You really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. Alright, night, chicken. Actually, I still got time. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why'd you hide the video and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. You knew about Miss Andrews' secret. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why... Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance! Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up, and I can.
good enough of an answer for you, little girl? Why would you kill Mr. Kurita? Because he was about to sling so much dung into my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. On-Guard's secret would have... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me, Matt on guard. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Kurita, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that D-Killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Kurita. I dare to say that in court tomorrow. Aw, but too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Aw, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya. You wouldn't want to test D-Killer. He's a man of his word. Or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel, no, you asshole! So, if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it all my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. And that guard's just gonna stand there and let everything happen. And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, right, what are you gonna do? If you plan on changing your strategy... No! Can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that's why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I really knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer. You must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who's clearly a killer... That on guard. That man's really... Ah! That doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery?
Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became worried because I thought I could save people who are suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is for a perfect win record. That's all. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty! I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path for a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. I don't believe you. Are you saying that's why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Mr. Nick. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My. What's the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. On Guard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I'd like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what's called client relations and is part of an assassin's duty. Assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time. My client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to do the very end. To the very end. What's your name? What's your name? I believe I told you once before. However, you did, but my name is D. Killer. Shelly D. Killer. You're Shelly D. Killer? Tony! Fuck you, Tony! Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a D-Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya! It would be my duty as an assassin to see that she receives a nice long nap. No! Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Kitty! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Hmm? Did you hear that at the end of the transmission? Huh? Oh, that? It sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be! A cat, can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the Killer's holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all the police head for Mr. On-Guard's mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. Oh, there's the bear. Maya! Please answer us, Mystic Maya. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler all this time was D-Killer. He and On-Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be in here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. Don't you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. There's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is On-Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals, and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment a crime was committed and recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we were looking for and escaped with it. It's On-Guard's computer. Why couldn't you have used this to get help? Where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. You couldn't find the power switch. PCR and antenna. Footage the spy camera took of the scene of the crime. And beamed here and recorded on tape. Well, we had that tape. It would have been really helpful. Use television and speakers largely here. Sure, if Maya saw this, she'd say, "Oh, die a happy samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on TV like this." Yeah, that's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. What a spacious sofa. Like 10 pros would fit on here. I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick. I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like On-Guard taped all of his own shows. It's a little door for Shu, and this big door. I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. Every time he gives me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time, too, I'm sure. Very small table. Barely squeeze 3 pearls on here. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. Looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. Now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. It's a pretty heavy door, isn't it? I can't open it by myself. Please don't shut me in here by accident, okay, Mr. Nick? If I were locked in a place like this, I'd be plenty scared too, trust me. It's hard to see. Looks like there are crates and cardboard boxes tied up with wire here. Wow, I've never seen so many bottles all in one place before. Well, I guess when you're a star, you have so much money you can buy anything you want. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impact, you mean? Yes, Mr. Corita's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. On Guard's mansion? Why does it say with love? This might be a clue. What's wrong, Pearls? Please, let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Early, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for that helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. No! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house and this is the last room. Looks like he's eluded us. Edgeworth, yes? As far as clues go, I think this is all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psych lock. My what? Psych lock? What are you talking about? I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret. Fine. Go ahead and break me if you can. It's like psych lock. What are you talking about? What the hell is a psych lock? Please tell me why you framed Mr. Rich on guard for murder. I thought Al was the killer.
wrong order. There we go. There we go. This is a photo of Miss Inpex, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. That's Miss Impex's writing, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this in Mr. Onguard's mansion. After all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. I'm gonna redo that just so I can get a full bar. Give me one quick second. There we go. Now I got more room to work with during the trial. Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard it didn't work out. Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes. Because of Matt. Because of Mr. Onguard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager for a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. It's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. Scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that's where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him. Even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called off the wedding, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see. So that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it hurt Juan the most. Darkness impacts. That wasn't the end of it. The suicide note. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left the suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt. She chose to die. Then when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized the note was a powerful weapon against Matt. And it would be especially damaging his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge, there's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the notes of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was the press conference. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out all about this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It's no big deal. I can't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know now. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and stop here. We'll do the trial tomorrow. What, is he having another dream again? No, we're not gonna say. We're gonna start off from the very beginning of that dream. So we're gonna start it off with that awesome thing. That'll be it for tonight. We'll hopefully get into this tomorrow. I think that should be the end of it. So let's cut this before 15 minutes start up for another set of ads. Anyways, yeah, we'll stop here. We'll start up more of this again tomorrow. We'll actually finish this, hopefully tomorrow, and I guess that'll be it for Ace Attorney Justice for All. So gotta think of what to do next. I think I'm gonna stick with finishing out the backlog and just do some more over there. Yeah, that'll be whatever. Let's see, Tuesday more Phoenix Wright. Wednesday night will be more Warhammer 40k bolt gun, and Thursday is a bit of an if, mostly because it's July 4th. If I do stream, it's going to be more Gunpla. If not, I'll let you guys know. But that'll be the plan. Anyways, thank you all for joining me tonight. If you like this stream and the slight change that I did to it, you can head on over to the Lazy League Discord and be able to find the rest of us, such as Oh Hey Mike K, the Batquin, Gummed the Gray, and many others in our circle who also stream. Excuse me, let me turn this off real quick. So that's off. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff that goes on over there. Watch parties, D&D talks, gaming news, just hanging out. Yeah, the second link will take you to the sister site for this channel, which I still haven't updated. I need to get on that. Actually, let me go and do that while I set up the rim shot sound effect for the redeems. I'm just gonna have that stick up right there. Anyways, yeah, there you can be able to find more info on other upcoming streams, as well as my archive of all the past streams that I've done, like my playthrough of the first Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney game. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns that you would like me to know about, or any suggestions that you might have for me for future Let's Plays, Retro Nights, or Let's Builds, you can head on over to the contact page and shoot them out to me over there. Alternatively, you can scroll down below or off to the side, depending which platform you're watching from, to find the blue sky link to also reach me. Other links to help support the channel, and other streamers who aren't connected or affiliated with the Lazy Leagues. They're just the ones that I like to watch and follow. Check them all out whenever you can. They're all great. And again, thank you for joining me tonight for this session of Ace Attorney Justice for All. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for possibly the finale. Till then, take care. Love and hype. Life is good. Good night, everybody.